Mr. Moshe, in your first chapter of your book, you discuss the concept of nothingness. Can you tell us what is it?
With pleasure. Reverend, the concept of nothingness is very difficult to explain and has been eluding most great mind throughout mankind history. It is very difficult to define nothingness as a definition. It could be only understood through analogy. Let us start by reminding people that we are told that God has created something from nothing. In other words, He created the universe out of nothing or nothingness. So the question is, therefore, what is nothingness? And this concept, or this notion of nothingness, has been pursued by many people, from the Zen priest of China to the yogis of India, to the Essenes of Israel, which lived in Qumran, to the Christian saints, to the showmen of the American Indians, and others. They all were seeking to find and understand this concept of nothingness, or the one. And let me explain what that means and what that is. In order to understand nothingness, one has to go through two mental exercises, which it can be found in the book that I wrote. And it's explained in much more detail than I'm doing right now. But let me try. The first half of the exercise is this. If one imagine himself sitting in the center of planet Earth, just for example, and he is surrounded completely by water as far as the planet extends. The question is, therefore, if he looks around, what does he see? And the answer is clearly nothing. And the reason for it being is that the water being uniform, and therefore the mind cannot conceptualize anything such as a single point, such as a line, such as a three-dimensional structure. Nothing. So that tells us that nothingness can be compared, or mathematically is equal to absolute uniformity. That's only one half of the exercise. The second half of the exercise is this. If one conceptualizes the entire universe in his mind, and he fills it, for example, in squares or with squares, and then once that universe was filled with squares, the same square, let's say, one erases the outline of those squares. The question is, therefore, what does he have? And the answer is nothing. Again, or one. Not the number one, but the concept of one. Therefore, now we can complete this equation, so to speak, which says that nothingness is equal to absolute uniformity, is equal to one.